The United States senators under criticism for calling for the assassination of Russian presidents. Yes, Lindsey Graham has come under heavy criticism from all corners of Washington after calling for the assassination of Russian President Putin to end the Ukraine war. On Thursday, Graham, who is a former Air Force lawyer and a longtime defense hawk, wrote in a tweet that the only people who can fix this are Russians. Is there a Brutus in Russia? Is there a more successful Colonel Stauffenberg in the Russian military? The only way this ends is for somebody in Russia to take this guy out, Graham said on Twitter. You will be doing your country and the world a great service. The tweet had attracted the outrage of some of the most conservative and liberal members of Congress. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said that it is not the position of the United States government. Texas Republican Senator Ted Cruz called it an exceptionally bad idea. Georgia lawmaker Marjorie Taylor Greene, a Republican who was denounced this week for speaking at an event organized by a white nationalist, said Graham's tweet was irresponsible, dangerous, and unhinged. Graham's comment comes at a time when White House is orchestrating a tough Western response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine while trying to avoid a direct confrontation with Russia for fear of triggering a border war. Business Standard reports Russian President's raising of the alert level on his country's nuclear weapon stirred fear that he may be willing to consider the unthinkable step of using them. The US has ruled out sending troops to Ukraine and hasn't agreed to a no-fly zone over Ukraine that could lead to clashes with Russian warplanes. Okay, saying that Putin should be taken out. Odiego, where was he when George Bush deceived the whole world that Iraq has WMD, which leads to US invading Iraq and killing Saddam Hussein, and no WMDs were found? He should first advocate that George Bush should be tried for war crime for the invasion of Iraq that consumed millions of lives. There is no dictatorship that is more dangerous than the American presidency. They may change the president, but not the system that feeds on wars and destructions of other countries. All the assassinations you people have been executing round the world, how has it solved the war's problem? Libya is like this today because of NATO. Syria is in shambles. Afghanistan is not better. Africa is worse with puppet leaders. NATO should have a rethink. Let us remind Senator Lindsey Graham of US presidents that invaded Iraq and Libya, killed their president Saddam Hussein and Muammar Gaddafi, and ravaged their country for a false reasons. Russia and world leaders never called for assassinations of US presidents. What an irony. US and Ukraine presidents are giving us a comedy show and we appreciate their efforts. Putin is a big boy. They got it wrong this time. Russia is not Africa. They can't even kill Assad, not to talk of Putin. We only need this war to stop for the sake of humanity. The man should be arrested. The question I always ask for all these Western countries, why are they always invading countries to colonize, subdue them into slavery and poverty, collecting their wealth and materials? Thank God for the Putin that knows what they knew. It's high time African, especially poor youth, to say no to them. If he's not saying no to them, he wants to go under dictatorship. Grammar is animal with human skin. I stand with Putin, the lion. I don't even like war, but I stand with Russia for UK, US, and Europe. I bet you America would have attacked any country that made this kind of threats. The clown of a senator should first care of his own safety. He just centered KGB hit list. Whoa, he will surely depart before Putin. If you are calling for Putin to be killed, what British government is safe? Layer deserver, armed robber. Why wouldn't they plan assassination of defensive Putin since they are hypocritical and sentimental? NATO were deceived. Okay, they deceived Ukraine president for support, but nothing means is a devilish. End NATO now. Using NATO to intimidate and destroy the world is not the solution. There shouldn't be any NATO as there is no more Soviet Union. Scrap off NATO for humanity's sake. I don't even like comments on anyone saying what is not supposed to be said. We are also calling you to understand Ukraine is under Putin. Putin, stop sending Ukraine to war, or Russian is not Libya, or is not Iran, and is not Arabic country. Where are you when your country invaded Panama? Putin no be small meat o, wey you go just throw for mouth and swallow. Putin is a big guy. I stand with Putin. People are saying a lot of things, or they are seeing these things from a different perspective. So he's smart. See, he's smart. When they take the talk, say may they take away somebody. And this and please, what did Putin say? Just like they did in Africa and other third world countries. Noted the world is watching everything that is happening. Every statement everyone is making, everybody, of course, it's being recorded, it's being taped down. And that is what they do, calling for Putin's killing and the genocide Putin is committing in Ukraine. Which one is worse? They should start with you that said it. Well, that statement is uncalled for. You are a statement. You are a statesman saying such might make Russia think US is planning something like that, and that's why a lot of them just came out and said no. That is not the stand of the Congress. That is just saying that out of his own this thing, so they have to separate him. Of course, people are saying that no, they have to distance themselves from him. That is his own opinion. That is not what the Congress stands for. I think they've denied it. They've denounced him. They've really denounced him. So I think that settles it. That settles it. Oh, that settles it. Let him go ahead and do that. Okay, this is not one of those criminals in USA and Britain disturbing the peace of the world using NATO, EU, UK criminal organizations. So guys, let's hear your opinion and let's know what you think about this. Thank you.